Yo guys, Brian Pierce from Seat Time here, Dallas Supercross. There's a stadium in the background. You notice that I am in a wheelchair, woohoo! So because of handicap, you know, me and the cast and the ankle surgery, dude, it's tough to get around on an e-scooter and all that kind of jazz. So gonna get some handicap seats, gonna be in there watching the race and everything that's going on. We're gonna vlog for you guys and have a good time. So remember, always tune into Seat Time, and remember, enjoy a pint full of awesome.
There's a chain in here, a primary chain, not primary gears. Yeah? So these things made the devil's own noise when they ran. When they ran. They were called breakos, not makos.
Sign up for the VW50. We're going to be giving away at the Las Vegas Supercross.
There's your drum brakes, buddy.
Yeah.
Energy induction.
That's great.
Suck in the air.
That was a state-of-the-art thing. The reason they ran those things because in a 45-minute moto, which they used to run in the outdoor nationals, 45 minutes plus 2 laps, the standard shocks would not last. They would lose the dampening. The oil would break down. So Fox comes out with these bad boy Fox air shocks.
In case you're wondering like I am, what in the heck that is actually the remote reservoir for the rear shock. So it's already a single shock, but the reservoir couldn't fit back there, so they put it up here in the front. That's pretty insane. And what's even more neat is look at these full floater design with the linkage here on the swing arm. That's insane. So before we were going to those kind of dog bone linkages in the linkage underneath, they were there attached to the swing arm. Yammie was excited about all the sponsors.
Outdoor start testing. Outdoor testing.
There it is. There it is. Oh, nut up. Yeah, I need some nut up. We got a nut up for the racing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nuts.
Yeah,
Woo! Can you put your nuts in my mouth?
Yep, here you go. Those are Caribbean jerk. They're a little bit spicy.
Ooh, I like it. I like it. Awesome. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks, guys.
Thank
Do you guys have a nut up slogan?
No.
Just nut up and shut up. Nut up and shut up.
There you go.
Nut up, bitches. Thanks, buddy. Now. Do you guys have nuts to throw? Supercross! There it is! Woo! I got a lot of nuts now. Feel like I'm ready to go do something dangerous. Woo! Beat that fire. Bikes on the track, what'd you think?
Pretty cool. It's that pretty cool. It's weird because it's like watching super high definition TV. Like you can trick your eyeballs, you know?
It's almost real life.
Yeah, almost. It's a very complicated illusion.
Dude, sub 50-second lap. Look. about about to begin. We will watch it. The racing has started. How wowed were you?
Very wild, especially right there at the end, those two Kawasaki guys just going at it. That was wild. I assume they're Kawasaki's, they were green, so.
We'll go with it.
Yeah, I think they were.
Faster than you thought?
Oh yeah, holy crap. Across the whoops, so fast.
The whoops.
The whoops.
So fast in the whoops.
Oh,
You'll be there one day.
I will. Super cool, loving it.
Dude, holy crap, Austin Fortner and Justin Hill. You guys were going at it there in that qualifying. That was awesome. Good job, guys. I was really appreciating y'all being awesome with dirt bikes. Damn, Dungy. Excited that Trey Kennard's back. Woohoo! Chad Reed won a semi, and I have another beer after going to the bathroom on my own in a wheelchair. Man, I have some really weird stories that I can share with you guys, but we'll see. It looked like McElrath was gonna run away with it, and then all of a sudden it looked like either his bike ran out of power, something might have been wrong with it. He kind of pulled off in one of the main rhythm sections, and he just was like, I got nothing. He even went into the mechanics. You can see him kind of like rev the throttle, like, well, bro, you got about 6 laps left. You might as well just go ride the damn bike and get some points if you can. So that sucked for him because he was trying to make some points back on Justin Hill. Justin Hill wound up with the win. Congrats to him. We're gonna go watch the 450s and keep on keeping on. Woo! Woo! Woo!
I said that the motocross guys, much like the GP guys, look like they all came out of a factory. Like the format I've seen is like, just like white guy, kind of short, with a high-pitched voice. Not that my voice is very deep. But then the GP guys, it's like some small dude from Italy or Spain being like, get the push, very hard, you know, the apex of the line. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that, bro.
Brayton is not looking good, but it does look like he's up. That's a good thing. All right, so round 2 of the racing for 450s. Horrible? I know, I feel you. Horrible.
Oh, yeah.
Go that way and then take a righty.
Sure?
Yep. You Cowie guys need some new front brake.
My Cowie front brake is awesome.
I have no idea if you guys can see me right now because we are stuck in traffic trying to get out of, there's the light. Oh, what is going on? But we are on the way back from the Dallas Supercross 2017. Been an amazing experience. That 450 main was something that I did not expect. We got to see, obviously we had a red flag. Unfortunately, Brayton went down and it looked like he had to get carted off. Hopefully that dude's okay right now. They did not say anything, so we don't really know where and or how or why. He may be in a situation that he needed to have medical attention, so obviously we're gonna look up for that. We're gonna figure that kind of jazz out. But then we'd had the second start. Webb unfortunately did not get the start that he had in the first one, but Musquin did, and he came out and just kind of killed it. He did not have anybody to contend with, which for Marvin is probably what he needs. You know, he's still trying to figure this stuff out. He's obviously been really good, but he did a great job. Congrats on his 450 win.
Tomac helped him.
Tomac helped him a lot because it looked like that dude was just running through the pack, ready to come up to the front and just start biting people's heads off. Well, unfortunately, he went down. All of a sudden, his front brakes jacked up. He goes into the McElrath area. They pull out the tweezers, well, the pliers, the cutters, the whatever you want to call them, and they just snip his front brake line. So the dude's got no front brake. Yammie Noob, how badass was that?
It was probably one of the most badass things I've seen in a while.
So Tomac, holy shit, you're awesome. That was fantastic, dude. Really appreciate you being a man and being like, you know what, I'm gonna go get some points and not quitting. And Dungey, holy crap, man, that battle between him and Anderson was awesome. Oh, I'm sorry, between him and between him and Wilson was fantastic. It's so tough. Everybody's like, was he faking it? Was he really trying to figure it out? Was he doing this, that, the other? And I'm like, you know what? The guy wants to win. I hate to, don't be a shithead on Dungey because he's the diesel. The guy is doing this to be paid money to race a dirt bike. Of course he wants to have every position he can get, and he wants to win a championship doing this kind of stuff. So it was tough to pass Wilson because the track sucked. We've been dealing with so much weather conditions, I think, on what could have been maybe cut and dry Supercross tracks, that it all added a lot of elements to the racing. But unfortunately we didn't have any of those elements. We just had a track with dirt and jumps and a layout that kind of sucked.
Boring.
And so when you get with something like that, I mean, so it's hard to pass. And so Dungey did the best he could. He was trying to set him up, and there just wasn't a place to pull the trigger. And he finally made it happen by just kind of being a little rude. And that's okay, that's Rubbins Racing, that's what we're into. So, holy crap, 2017, we had a great time at Dallas Supercross. Dad and I driving home, we've got Mr. Yammie Noob in the back. We broke his Supercross virginity, we broke his riding dirt bike virginity. I don't know what's next. Hopefully it's not something that's weirder than, you know, like oil burning stuff, but we'll see. It probably will be, you know, he's only 24, so we'll just break him in proper all out, you know. But it's been a great time. Remember, Seat Time, seattime.co is the website. You can find us on Facebook. It's facebook.com/seattime. Twitter is @seattime_co, and on Instagram it's just @seattime. Just have fun out there. Find us on Patreon and support our crazy ass stuff.